Hey guys, welcome to the Big Hoss Outdoors channel. Today we're going to be doing something, working on my APA Black Mamba Pro here. So recently it was brought to my attention by somebody that my draw length is too long. And the reason they could see that is because when I draw, there's a lot of face pressure between, my anchor point with my string here and on the tip of my nose. It's like pushed into my cheek, which can cause a lot of inconsistency, but I didn't really notice it until somebody pointed it out to me. So I'm going to draw my bow back, and I'm going to demonstrate why that face pressure or what that looks like. And then we're going to get into changing the mods out on it. All right, guys, so I'm going to draw this bow back. And when it comes to my anchor point, see how much face pressure there is on my cheek there? So being that this bow is a little bit shorter axle to axle than what I like, um, or a little bit shorter than what I need, all that face pressure on my cheek causes inconsistencies in shots. So what we're going to do is we're going to change out these 29.5-inch mods to 29-inch mods, and we're going to adjust the draw stops on this, and we're going to shorten up the draw length by a 1/2 inch. And hopefully that's going to decrease that string angle and make it a little bit more consistent. So there's really no part of the string that's touching my face. It's just lightly resting on the tip of my nose and in the corner of my mouth. So I'll show you how to do that. But yeah, so I'm going to draw this back one more time, and I want you guys to watch that face pressure. Um, okay, so see how far that string is in my cheek? All right, so let's get into short or putting the new mods on it. All right, guys. So to change these mods out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this screw here and this screw here, and I've already got them broke loose. So, and we will just do one cam just for demonstration purposes, but be very careful when you're taking the screws out. So once you get the screws out, I guess there's a third screw in there. There it is. It's hiding down in there. Okay. All right, guys. So APA has this nice little feature. It's called their cam lock, or cam stopper system. So I've got it in the draw board here, and basically I'm just going to pull back a little bit of pressure on it, and then this pin goes in here, and then when I take pressure off of it, it holds that cam and it holds everything loose. So this will get rotate my cam enough around that I can get to this third screw, and I'm gonna have to take it. We're gonna do one cam at a time. So now that I've got this one loose, see how the strings um, kind of loose on there? I'm gonna put it back in the bow vise, and then we'll change the mod out. All right, so now that I've got tension off the strings and stuff, and I can see that third mod screw, I've already loosened up my draw stop so I can swivel it out of the way. Now I'm just going to get in here and take this Allen wrench, and I'm going to remove this screw. I can slide the draw stop the rest of the way out of the way to do that. And then this one here as well, or there's 3 on here. So I'm going to pull these out, put them over here so I don't lose them. So sorry, blocking your guys' view. Okay, so now you can see my mods free. Okay, so I'm not going to lose this screw. So that's the 29.5-inch mod out. and then this is going to go right back in its place. So this gets screwed onto here, and then these go in here. So I'm going to use a little bit of blue Loctite on these screws, and I'm going to go get that, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so now that I have the old mod off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the new mod on. So this is going to go like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 3 screws started. All right, there's one. There's 2. Well, I'm going to dab a little Loctite on these. All right, and there's my 3rd one started. So these are a little snug going in because of the anodizing. That's okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull this one back. I'm gonna actually pull these out and dab a little bit of anti-seize on these. I had it done, but I had it in, but I had the mod backwards. So when I pulled them out, just want to make sure that it's got some good or some not anti-seize thread locker. It's not anti-seize, it's thread locker. So I'm gonna get that one started, snugged up. I'm gonna pull this 3rd one back out. I'm gonna get it snug back up. All right, so there we go. New mods installed, and I'm only going to show you guys one just for the demonstration of you guys don't need to see me do it twice, but it's going to be the same procedure on the, so we're on the top cam now. It's going to be the same procedure on the bottom cam, down into the relaxing the strings and putting the cam pin in there. So make sure those are somewhat tight. Okay. All right. So there you go. New mods installed. All right, guys. So I got it back on the drawboard, and I'm just going to pull a little bit of tension on it just so I can get this pin back out of the top. I'm going to set that aside for now. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is check and make sure that all of my strings and cables are still where they're supposed to be. Make sure nothing came off a roller, nothing came out of anything where it's not supposed to be, and everything looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and relax my strings, and that's that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the other mod out on the bottom cam, and then we'll look at my draw length again. All right, guys. So I went ahead and I forgot to actually set the camera, but so there are little numbers down here on the limbs that will tell you where your draw stops need to be based on the letters on here. So like for this, it's 29-inch mods, so it says L. So you draw a line between the center of your axle, the center of your bolt, and I've got it set on L. So that should be a 29-inch draw. So I've already drawn it back, but I'm going to show you guys the comparison from before on how it feels, or on what it looks like compared to what it did before. So I am pointed at a target right now, but see how much less face pressure there is when I come to anchor. So yeah, that feels better. It feels like there's way less face pressure on me. And my peep is too high. So now that I've changed it, so I'm going to have to move my peep down, which is not a big deal. But anyway, so yeah, that's that's how you change the mods and set your draw stops, and get a better anchor point on your Black Mamba APA Pro, or APA Black Mamba Pro. So this is just, I was doing it for this bow because this is the bow I had, but this is kind of applicable to any bow that you have. Personally, I like bows with rotating mods on them. That way, you don't have to buy specific mods, but you know, a lot of bows are mod specific. So it's just kind of one of those things. You know, I just like rotating mods just because they're easy. I don't have to call, I don't have to order, so and I can play with stuff kind of on the fly. So, but anyway, these are mod specific. Not taking anything away from the bow in any ass or in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, that's how you would change the mods out on any sort of or on any bow. Um, this one is just nice because it has the cam pin, the cam lock technology, and that is actually a really sweet feature of this bow because it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a bow press. And I could have done this without the drawboard just by kind of putting the bow on the ground, putting my foot on the string, pulling up, and pinning it. But on a lot of bows, you'll have to maybe put it in a press and relax the strings to get to those mod screws. It just kind of depends how they design the cams and stuff like that. So, but yeah, anyway, that's how it's done on this bow here. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, I've already got a video on tying peep sights in, so you guys can go check that out. Maybe I'll do another one on this one, but I'm not doing it tonight because I'm gonna go eat dinner. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. If there's anything else that you'd like to see me make a video on, let me know, and we will go from there. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great hunt.